If you've played through the My Career Stories of the past, the names DJ, Freak, Che, and AI will bring back so many memories.
I know I've spent countless hours with all these My players over the years, but in NBA 2K21 Next Gen, it's Junior's story that brings them all together.
And we sat down with all of the My Player actors while they were shooting at mocap. It was so much fun. Take a look.
The Trailblazers focused as they walked into the locker room earlier on. Their job's basic tonight: get a win on their home court. Soaring high above the Willamette River towards our location tonight in downtown Portland. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams. Think about the likes of Andre Iguodala, Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom. And still, with some, there's a stigma to coming off the bench. Iguodala said it's ingrained early, but in particular, he said, in the NBA, it's I need to get paid like a starter. And guys, that's a sacrifice that not many are willing to line up for.
David Aldridge, thank you. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Sacramento Kings.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got Marc Gasol, Murray out there with Holiday, then it's Collins, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And for Portland, Paul George is out there with Anthony. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kev, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency.
Yeah,
the teams that do, you know, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
You know, because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human. And, Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. And that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
Now here's Powell. After the miss from KD. Launches it. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Murray finds KD. The wide open look here for Holiday. Holiday with another miss. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Powell for 3. The shot comes out, and Cleveland will come the other way.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Holiday over Conley. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Tries again. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
So far, the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
Holiday against Conley. He gets it in there.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Back to Conley. Outside, George. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Well, Paul George starting to feel real comfortable right now at the 3-point line.
The pass to Holiday. KD looking around. Back to Holiday. That's tipped. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Clock at 4. A fadeaway. Rebound by Anthony.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
The shot by Powell, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. This one for 3. Here's Murray. Buries the easy one.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Bounce pass Conley. Outside, George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Murray's got the ball here for the Cavaliers.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
And you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
Conley against Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. It's Durant on the wing, defended by George. Over George, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Oh, that is automatic. Durant, one of the better mid-range shooters in the game.
Conley scanning the floor. The dish to George. At the top of the key, Powell. Portland no good that time either.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Pass to Conley. Inside. Here's Whiteside. And he converts the layup.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there. Remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
Trains the three-pointer.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside Conley. It's George on the wing. 5 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 5.
Yeah, Paul George on the inside, comfortable knowing where he can get to, just tries to find a sliver of room in order to get that shot off.
Pass to Collins. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Holiday against Powell. Holiday, the pass to Durant. 5 on the clock. And here's Gasol outside.
And you really can't mess around when Whiteside is nearby. Always a defensive presence. Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Powell, that's good.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Outside Holiday. Murray surveying the D, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Portland. Plumlee is checked in for the Cavaliers. Trailblazers on D. Outside Holiday. Gasol kicks to Plumlee. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And Portland making a change here. Sharge is checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Kevin Huerter comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's Avery Bradley in for Murray.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Passes to Bradley. KD against George. Durant kicks to Bradley. Clock at 6. Huerter passes to Plumlee. And that time, also a missed shot.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Dragic on the break. You never know what he's going to do, but luckily for his team, he made an outstanding move there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
For the Trailblazers, Taj Gibson's checked in for Anthony. And it's Batum in for Powell. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Williams, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Plumlee. Here's Huerter. And the pass to Plumlee. Six to shoot. It's Durant on the wing. Three-pointer. He's off on that one.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's George. And too long on the shot. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Bradley. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Mills is checked in. Bradley against Dragic. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Avery Bradley.
Well, he's an effective two-way player, is Avery Bradley, and he's worked very hard. You remember his early years with the Celtics, just continuing to improve to make sure he has a place in this league.
Powell, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. Now Powell, he's got 6. Outside Batum. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Down low. From 12 feet out. That shot no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Pass to Bradley. Here's Huerter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Mills. It's good.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Huerter finds an open teammate.
And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Portland. Passes it to Powell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Powell. And he makes both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now the pass to Bradley. Here's Williams. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. The shot by Williams, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Saric. Back to Caldwell Pope. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Batum. That one, no good. Plumlee with some nice D. Pass to Mills. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Mills. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And taking a look at some numbers for Plumlee. Some last season stats for him. He was around 7 points a game last year, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Free throw good. Mills. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. A shot by Batum, no good. The 3 from Bradley, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Now here is George, covered by Mills. Saric against Williams. The shot by Saric, no good. Cavaliers trailing. Outside Bradley. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. That one drops. He ties it up. Portland's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Left side, George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender, using the old pump fake.
They throw good, Paul George. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Think about Paul George in his 2nd year in the NBA being named the most improved player. He's just gotten better from that point. And you don't have to win an award every year to prove it.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
First one falls for him.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. So he gets them both. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. To the paint. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, I'd be aware of Paul George, especially when he's that close. How about that throwdown?
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. There's the pass to Bradley. And Plumlee kicks to Mills. Pass to Bradley. To the middle. It's deflected. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And earlier we got a few words from Marc Gasol regarding his former teammate in Toronto, Kawhi Leonard.
The way he plays defensively, you know what he stands for, and how competitive he is.
And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019, largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former Defensive Players of the Year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Trailblazers, Taj Gibson is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Conley, then it's Paul George, and it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Pass to Gasol. Now, here's Collins. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Murray against Saric. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his first foul. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Saric. Drew Holiday is checked in for the Cavaliers. quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Passes it to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Durant's checked in. He feeds it to Murray. 4 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Trailblazers leading by 5. The pass to Conley. Trailblazers moving the ball around. For the 3. Portland again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Murray left side. Back to KD. Over Conley. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Murray. KD's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Is KD stronger than we think? Yeah, probably. Muscling in there.
Conley, the pass to George. Back to Conley. Outside Anthony. Lets the 3 fly. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
Melo cashing in right now from the perimeter where he's in transition and spotting up. You got to get to him.
Pass to Holiday. Murray outside. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Goran Dragic is checked in for the Trailblazers. Holiday against Dragic. Gasol kicks to Holiday. The offensive rebound. Outside for KD. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And it's good for 2.
You can tell Dragic knows he was going to draw the foul and contact, but he still confidently gets the shot up and over the defense.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Portland leading by 6.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Murray against George. Murray, no good.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Dragic kicks to George. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
George against Durant. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Outside Holiday. Durant way outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 8. Conley with it, out guarded by Murray. Conley dishes to Whiteside. Durant with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. In the third spot, Hassan Whiteside.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Pass to Anthony. Over Collins. Anthony, the pass to Whiteside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Murray outside. Outside, KD. Passes it to Collins. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Even with the defense all over him, Collins sticking with it.
Conley against Holiday. Knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Conley against Murray. He kicks to KD. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And that's your all-star center. Gasol making a play. He gives this team a lot of size and a lot of toughness on both ends.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 5. And here's George for 3. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
Outside Conley. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Blindside dishes to Dragic. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Trailblazers, Sharch comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Norman Powell subbed in for Mike Conley. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Plumlee, he's checked in for Collins. And there's the pass to Powell. Back to Dragic. There's the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Dragic. After DeJounte Murray was able to get the triple. Dragic against Gasol. Makes it off the glass. Dragic has got 7 points.
Really, that's all Goran Dragic. Terrific decision by him there to let that one fly.
Gasol looking around. Pass to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. KD's got 5 points in the quarter. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Dragic.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Paul George. Great showing for him last season. 14th in three-point field goal percentage and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the 3 anyway. Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Gasol kicks to Durant. And it's off from three-point range. Portland trailing here. It's George on the wing, defended by Durant. KD against George. George in the corner. 6 to shoot. Dragic against Murray. A three-pointer, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Holiday, the pass to Murray. Pass to KD. From downtown, hits it from three-point range. KD's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Durant against George. Back to Powell. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Showing good shot blocking skills at times. Plumlee gets all of that one.
KD against Anthony. Back to Murray. They double him with Saric. Passes it to Gasol. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist by Gasol. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead. There's a minute 34 left in the first half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Trailblazers. Batum comes in for George. Then for the Cavaliers, Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for Gasol. Bradley comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Mills in for Murray. On defense, Cleveland. Dragic finds Batum. Here's Powell. The pass to Dragic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Cleveland leading by 6. They get a hand on it. Batum with the steal. And 1:01 left in the first half to halt the run. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. The shot by Powell, no good. Cavaliers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Huerter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Dragic. 7 points in the game. And slam dunk by Saric.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Saric gets to the rim.
Cleveland's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Batum against KD. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Katie. It looks like you guys were able to build as the half went along. What happened out there?
Well, we stayed with our defense, and I think we were a little lazy to end that first quarter. We just came out and made them shoot tough shots, rebound the basketball, and get out and get some easy points.
Certainly showed in the second quarter. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. With an excellent team performance in the second quarter, they were able to push ahead, scoring easily and defending with a lot more intensity, pushing out to a 10-point lead here at the half. Taking a look at the Cavaliers, Shaq, what'd you think?
The best work they've done is on the boards. They got a nice edge in the numbers, and it's got them to this lead. They were getting after it hard, boy. rah, fighting, pushing, elbowing, throwing people around. We'll see if it takes something out of them in the second half, though.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Percentage-wise, they were in the low 30s. That's right, low 30s from beyond the arc. That won't get it done. Every team in the league now relies on some level of consistent production from the three-point line. But if you dug yourself a hole and you aren't a three-point shooting team, that needs to change.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And Murray's got the ball here for Cleveland. It's a 10-point game. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Collins is out there with Durant, and it's Marc Gasol. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Holiday in at the 2. George, that's a 2-pointer. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, Paul George ready to shoot as soon as he caught it. Quick release there.
Pass to KD. Murray kicks to KD. Outside Collins. Back to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
No better way to fire up your teammates. Durant showing good athleticism on the Monster Jam.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Murray outside. KD finds Gasol. To the inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
What's up?
Free throw good, Murray. And here is Conley. Pass to Powell. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And George kicks to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Durant. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And that one, good. Durant's got the lead up to 13 now for Cleveland.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Powell against Holiday. In the corner, George with it. Clock at 6. That one falls.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Holiday, the pass to Gasol. Outside, KD. And then Durant with the jam.
This is what Durant does best, a natural-born scorer, and that combination of size, speed, and length can't slow it down.
Conley into the lane. The teardrop falls in. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Right side, Collins. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from George. Outside Conley. Back to George. Passes it to Conley. Rejected by Gasol.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Down low and finished off by Gasol.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Trailblazers trail by 13. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Collins. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Powell with it. 8 points for him. Six to shoot. Back to Conley. And the layup is good. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. KD with the bucket.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Trailblazers. They trail by 14. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And now a moment to see the stats for Conley. How he did last season. Came in about 14 points per, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down. He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Foul for 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Holiday, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well. And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And so here's Cleveland. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Murray outside. And there's the pass to Durant. And Whiteside sends it back. Nobody near George. Another shot. Rebound by Williams. Cleveland leading by 11. A 3 ball. Here's Holiday, and it's blocked by Whiteside. They recover it. Conley against Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Gasol. Kevin Huerter comes in for Drew Holiday. And Bradley's subbed in for Murray. And Plumlee kicks to Bradley. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Bradley's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
That's a good shot there from Avery Bradley. He's very good at finding opportunities to capitalize from the perimeter.
To the middle, here's George. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists in the game. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Timeout called, Cleveland.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Saric has checked in for Anthony. And Cleveland with a change here too. Mills is checked in. Pass to Bradley. Back to Mills, and they call an illegal screen here. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Hassan Whiteside on top.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Dragic looking it over. Floats one up, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Mills can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 12. Conley kicks to Dragic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Hassan Whiteside. Last season, he played outstanding. First in blocks, third in rebounding, and he was number 3 in field goal percentage, one of the most efficient scorers in our league.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. And Portland making a change here. Batum's checked in. And so here's Cleveland. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David.
Just a really confident play from Dragic to get the foul while he's taking that shot attempt.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
And while Dragic doesn't get to the free throw line all that often, when he does, he's usually pretty good.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Goran Dragic drops them both. Here's Bradley. He's got 7. Pass to Mills. Shoots over Dragic. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Herter. No good from outside. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 13-point game.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
To the paint. Plumlee dishes to KD. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Saric. Outside, George. Pass to Saric. Shoots the 3. And that one is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Mills. Dragic with some nice D.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Well, getting the ball off the dribble to the bucket is one of Dragic's strengths. You can't afford to let him get that close to the rim, or he's going to get you.
Here's Herter after the made shot from Goran Dragic. Here's Herter. Shot clock at 5. And Plumlee kicks to Mills. Connects from three-point range. Mills has got 9.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Dragic the pass to George. Batum dishes to George. Fires the 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And Portland making a change here. Powell's checked in. Zach Collins checked in for the Cavaliers. Now Mills. He's got 9. Plumlee in the post, defended by Gibson. And there it is for him.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
Dragic dishes to George. Kicks to Powell. Lets it go with a 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. .157 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Mills. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Mills has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Cavs.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Dragic kicks to George. Shot to stop the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
For Portland, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And he knocks down the first one. Anthony's checked in for Taj Gibson. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Murray's checked in for Patty Mills. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Cleveland with it. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Plumlee, the pass to Herter. He dishes it to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. And the pass to Herter.
Paul George instincts right there, just taking over that possession. He's using his length right there to take away a lot of airspace for the shooter.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. Now here's Powell. He's got 11. Left side, George. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Bradley from 3. Portland grabs the miss. Charge has got 8 rebounds in this game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Dragic against Collins. Dragic kicks to George. From 8. He doesn't hit that one. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Bradley can't get it to go. And so it's Cleveland out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And we'll be back with you shortly. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
It's a long game. It's a long game. But listen, we don't have a chance if we don't rebound and defend and give them second chance points. It takes too much out of us, all right?
Well, the message there, can't give up additional scoring opportunities.
He is on point with that. They have got to do a better job on the backboards, and right now, the effort is lacking.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Anthony out there with Saric. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And the first one drops.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And both free throws good for Paul George. And here is Murray. Outside Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over it.
Now, here is George. Softly drops in the floater. George has got 26.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Herter. Inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the Cavaliers with possession here after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Back to Holiday. Jacks up a 3. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Catch and shoot opportunity for Dario, and he doesn't waste it.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Outside Holiday. Pass to Herter. Back to Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
The shot by Powell, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Gasol. High post shot. Portland grabs the miss. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dragic kicks to George. Good on the triple. George has got 29 in the game.
It's easy to understand why Paul George is one of the top scorers in the league. He can read the defense, he can shoot it, he can get inside, and he's riding a hot streak now.
Holiday against Dragic. It's stolen by Dragic. The Cavaliers pull it in. Murray outside.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Dragic. Outside, George. Down low, Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
Saric against Holiday. Passes to Gasol. To the inside. It's stolen by Dragic. Dishes it to Saric. The pass to George. Out to Saric. 5 on the clock. Poked loose. Stolen by Collins. Here's Murray up on top. Back to Herter. Pass to Murray. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go. Powell, the pass to Saric. Back to Powell. Anthony with it. He's covered by Murray. Murray against Anthony. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Portland again missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here is Holiday. They could use a bucket. Dragic with some nice D. Trailblazers trail by 10. Powell with it. He's picked up by Collins. And the rejection by Collins. For the Trailblazers, Whiteside's checked in for Saric, and it's Mike Conley in for Goran Dragic. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Durant's checked in. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Outside, George. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Conley penetrating. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
4th selection back in the 07 draft. Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Murray with it. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Now here's Conley. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Conley. Now here's Anthony. He's guarded by Collins. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Here's KD. Durant drawing the double team. The kick out to Holiday. Murray outside. Misses and the dry spell continues. Trailblazers trail by 8. To the paint. Whiteside, good.
You have to do a lot of things defensively to prevent Hassan Whiteside from scoring. He is just an Adonis out there. Look at that body, and still gets those shots to go like he did there.
Now here is Holiday. To the middle. Gasol on the high post. Cleveland moving the ball around, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul, and one more, it'll be hitting the showers.
And so here's Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Murray dishes to Collins. 3 on the clock. Pulls up, high post. Durant, no good. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Mike Conley. And Murray's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Passes it to KD. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Powell, that's good.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Murray, the pass to Gasol. To the paint. Count it, and the foul. Conley, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
One shot.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Outside Dragic. To the inside. And George kicks to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Whiteside. Out to the right wing. Here's Dragic. Whiteside trying to break free. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Whiteside.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
Outside Holiday. Pass to KD. Outside Holiday. Pass to Gasol. Murray with it. From deep 3-point range. That shot off. And it's Portland the other way.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
That is why Melo wants the ball. No fear whatsoever, letting that one fly.
Outside Holiday. He kicks to Durant. Murray against Dragic. Takes the 3. Durant, no good. Here's George, and Durant sends it back.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
And George gets it to go.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up, a huge shot at this moment in the game.
Murray dishes to Collins. From deep, Gasol. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dragic kicks to George. Passes it to Powell. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shot by Collins, no good. Trailblazers leading by 6. Powell finds Dragic. And another 3 for Portland.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 9. 1:35 left in the game. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. 1:35 left in the 4th. Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's KD. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Durant's got 14 points now in the second half.
And the league's most valuable player in 2014, Durant shows why once again.
Powell, the pass to Dragic. Over Murray. No good from Dragic. The Cavaliers trail by 7. There's the pass to KD. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George.
Yeah, sure, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he's hitting 90% for his career from the free throw line.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. KD drops them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now, here's George. George double-teamed. Right side. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. Dragic kicks to Powell. From outside, off the mark. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Murray dishes to Collins. Gasol's in the post. Whiteside's there.
And when he's inside, Gasol has such intensity. And oftentimes the defense will get sloppy trying to contest.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And there aren't too many big men more dependable than Gasol. He's a skilled passer who can operate out of that high post, but also give you a little rim protection if you need it. Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 6. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. In the corner, Collins with it. Outside Holiday. Knocks down the trifecta.
Timeout.
That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're ahead by 3. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. Here's KD. And so it's Portland winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Paul, a great team effort defensively. So what were your points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung. You know, so that's what we have to do. We have to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Well, y'all were real disruptive tonight, man, and led to the win. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.